Sit right here? I'm gonna look on the left just to see. Okay? We're looking for an easier spot to get off the water. How you doing? You never let me know. I was just telling a friend a minute ago that I scouted this spot out 8 years ago when I first had the idea of the trip, and it was November, coming home for deer hunting, and I stopped by to look at where the canal meets the river, and it feels weird to be back, really, especially in August. I'd wake up between 4 and 5 in the morning, and first thing I'd do is reach over my head and deflate my air mattress, so I had to get up, and then I'd have breakfast cooked and eaten and break camp and be in the boat within an hour and 15 minutes. And then as soon as I'd sit down, I wouldn't get out of the boat for 8 hours. I would just paddle 8 hours straight, taking a break every half hour for water break, a food break, and stretch out a bit, and then just keep going. End of the day, hopefully find a decent spot to camp. They weren't always decent, but find a spot to camp, and then reverse the process, get everything set up, eat dinner, and blog. I had a computer along, I blogged almost every day. And making it to the Statue of Liberty was one of the moments that stuck out the best. It was one of many, actually, but that seems to be the one that sticks out the most. I stopped and took the typical pictures like I did a lot of places of, oh wow, Statue of Liberty, and I was about to paddle away, and that's when it hit me. It's like, you're really here, and you really paddled here. So that was a pretty cool moment. So this has always been my finish line, so this is what means most to me, and the rest is details. But tomorrow, Monday, I'll be getting back on the water in Boscobel, Wisconsin to continue to St. Louis to close up the gap. I'll arrive down there on the 11th. On the 12th, I'm catching an airplane to go to essentially paddle the Grand Canyon for 21 days. So yeah, 4 days after finishing this trip, I'll be on the Grand Canyon for 21 days, and then back to St. Louis to drive south to Vicksburg. That's where I got pepper sprayed. I'll give Vicksburg another try and run a kayak race down there. So I won't be done with all this foolishness until October 9th is that race day. Physically, it's at this point it's just a job, kind of. It doesn't feel like just a job, but physically it's just, I just go to work and paddle 8 hours and finish the day. What's funny is that I always worked a physical job, and at the end of my normal physical job I'd go paddle for a couple hours, and now I finish 8 hours of paddling, I take a break and I want to go paddle for a couple hours, but I know I can't. People overall, overwhelming majority of people are better than you'd ever imagine. Way better, more generous, more kind, more giving. It just takes a couple people to screw it up for everybody else, and that's one of the biggest lessons I've learned on this whole trip. And hopefully, I want to get all the kids in this area into paddle sports in some way if I can. So I don't know if it's going to take time, but get some sort of program started. If I can get a small fleet fast enough, hopefully those river crossing kids will be some of the first that I get on the water. If you have dreams, don't talk yourself out of them. Just make it happen. You don't have to be the youngest or the oldest or the fastest. Just do it because you want to do it.